even say in that situation? It's just a bit of a Romanian urban myth that has been passed on, yes? So what happened was, he went to the swingers club. So far, sounds like a horror movie. So far, sounds like human trafficking.
Yeah.
That's democracy in communism, okay? If you've never been to this show before, I'll tell you how it goes, okay? You've written something down on this piece of paper, and it's anonymous. It's anonymous, but it doesn't have to be. I've started learning German, finally. However, there are words that I've started to actually understand now that I know speak a bit German. One of the revelations of my German language learning has been the fact that the homeless guy next to my apartment, I thought he was saying friendly stuff to me throughout this time, but the word he was using was Schlampe. We don't speak German, that is kurva. So you're a homeless guy like it's yours, just like you forgot him outside, yes? So there was a homeless guy in your neighborhood just yelling Schlampe every time you walked by. What do you even say in that situation? This is not on Duolingo, yes? Do you say nein, danke? What do you say? Do you say, do you want to tell us what was your situation with this homeless person? Yes?
Good morning.
You say good morning? The homeless person is like, Schlampe! Guten Morgen. But did you ever find out, does he yell Schlampe at everybody, or are you special? Is it something he just yells out?
I hope it's to everyone.
I like how, in a very nice British accent, I do hope it's to everyone. He just says, Schlampe! Maybe that's his Guten Morgen, yes? How often does he yell? Does he only yell it in the morning, or does he also do it in the evening?
Mostly just the morning.
Just the morning. Maybe that's his good morning, yes? It's like a weird, like a Disney movie. La 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 la, where are we all going? To work, Schlampe. Now that you understand, what's your reply now?
Just keep walking.
Just keep walking, don't make eye contact, okay? That's how you avoid fluids. That's... My great uncle Gogu. It's a Romanian name. That's our Hans. My great uncle Gogu was invited to a wedding. This happened more than 100 years ago. He's still alive. No, he's not alive. He's probably dead. He was invited to the wedding and he left the wedding with the bride.
Achievement unlocked.
Achievement unlocked indeed. The bride was pregnant at the time. And he officially adopted the child. They lived happily ever after. He was my Uncle Gogu. P.S. It said that my Uncle Gogu was a very good-looking man. Brackets, the genes did not pass on. Okay, so tell us more about your Uncle Gogu. You are from Romania, yes? Which part of Romania are you from?
South.
South Romania?
Teleorman.
The young lady laughs at the name of the city. It's an important city in Romania, Teleorman. It's very important. Last year was voted top 5 places to bury a body. If you ever wanted an alibi, okay, or like a place to dispose of a body, Teleorman is the place. So your Uncle Gogu, tell us, how did you know of this story?
It's my great uncle, so it's basically my grandma's uncle. That's why I said that this happened.
This man was a legend. The story gets passed on from generation to generation. He went to a wedding and he took the bride. You know, usually you have to give a gift. Yes, he gave himself a gift. It was like a Kinder mit surprise. So he went there with nothing in his pocket and he left with a pregnant bride, yes?
Yes.
Very nice. And they were happy? Was there any drama behind this, like a telenovela? Was this his child?
No, it wasn't his child. It was the ex-groom.
So he didn't even know the bride?
Yeah, he did not until the wedding.
Yeah, exactly. Like, this is like a Chuck Norris. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So he didn't know the bride. He was invited, and somehow, in this time of the wedding, he was able to convince. How did he do it? We want to learn.
It was probably an arranged marriage back then, and he was good looking and a little bit rich as well.
Now the clarity comes in, okay? Apparently, the thing that attracted him was the money. So you went in there, got the wife. Do you have cousins from this wedding now? Do you?
No idea, I don't know.
This is just a little bit of a Romanian urban myth that has been passed on, yes?
Yes, it's family lore.
Family lore, very nice. Round of applause for Gogu. Gogu the Conqueror. That's how he went in there, he conquered everybody. I once caught a ride from a guy who was basically an off-duty Turkish Santa Claus. I don't even know what it means. Does this mean you sat on his lap?
No.
Was it you? So what happened was, he went to the swingers club. And then the off-duty Turkish Santa came out and he was like, whoa, 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 there's more in my sack. How was he an off-duty Santa Claus? Like was he basically dressed as Santa?
No.
But he was doing Uber in his, was it a sled?
No, I was on a very long bike ride.
Okay.
Karlsruhe is on a border with France.
Okay.
So I was on a bike ride. I was around 40 kilometers away from Karlsruhe, and I had a flat. On my bike.
Oh, flat tire, okay. Oh my God, you're biking 40 kilometers, brother, well done.
No.
I was like, whoo!
One way.
One way, okay. So then you were on the way back and you were like doing the...
Yeah, so I couldn't find it, and it was on the Rhine, so there was no road anywhere near.
Okay.
So I was basically stuck.
Stranded.
Stranded, yes. And so basically I was trying to hitch a ride with anyone, and then this big caravan, this big camper just halts, and the strangest guy comes out of there, and
So far, it sounds like a horror movie. Okay, it's like this is how you get murdered. Yes.
yeah, I know. It was like, I will share my location now.
Yes.
And so he's like a little guy in his underwear. It was the summer. It was in
Okay.
a straw hat and with like beard, right? And he was like, would you like an iced tea? And like this is like, am I getting?
What was this iced tea cocktail called? The Bill Cosby or what? I have a Bill Cosby warmed up here.
It was a closed can, right? So
Okay.
I could
Okay.
like, open it. And so I step inside, and then there's a girl in there, and he said, like, I picked her up. There was a rave very nearby, and I was like, this is starting to sound really bad.
So far, sounds like human trafficking.
Yeah, but no, he was the nicest guy. He was like driving us along. He drove me to Karlsruhe. He was taking detours to show us places. And it was like, every time he was like, oh no, but we can't go straight to Karlsruhe. I was like, okay, here it comes.
I think he was waiting for you to fall asleep.
I don't know. It was like,
What color were his underwear?
It was blue with big ice cream on it. Like,
He has a
I have a photo.
You have a photo of this. Just the question is, how did you ask for the photo?
No, he asked for the photo.
He was like, hey man, can you take a picture of my underwear?
No, he said I'm gonna take you to Karlsruhe, but we gotta take a photo. Your wife will never believe that that's like where you were. And then we took a selfie with him and the iced tea. I gotta find this photo.
So far, it sounds like this man did acid. Is the Turkish Santa Claus in the room with us now?
All right.
He looks like a friendly gentleman. Look, I don't know if you can see him. He does have, like, the part of where you lick the ice cream is exactly on the penis. So did you ask him, like, you asked him, what's your job? And he was like, Santa Claus.
No. So the Santa part is just my interpretation.
You just say, okay, yes.
Yeah. So he works at a Bauhaus nearby, and basically what he does all summer is just get up in his camper and just drives down to south of France. And then drives back up. It's just,
He doesn't stop there.
No. He just keeps driving around and then comes back to Karlsruhe at some point.
This man's mission is to give people stories, you know? This is like, he goes around like, you're never gonna believe what I just met. I met a Turkish guy in ice cream underwear. And he showed me the time of my life. When I was a child, my dad let me choose the stick he would beat me with. That's democracy in communism. Okay.
Show of hands.
You will feel pain, but you can choose the type of pain. And what stick did you choose? Yes, the young lady here from Germany. Ah, it's good to see Germans suffer as well. Yes. That's good. Where in Germany did you grow up?
Well, I grew up in the south, but my father is Romanian.
Hey! You gotta continue those traditions. Those cool Romanian traditions. Nothing says I love you quite like marks on your back. And which particular stick did you choose?
So we went to the woods and
It's kind of like going to the shopping. Look, this is, you have an array of sticks here. And you chose which one?
well, he said, choose wisely
Because we're taking it home with us, okay?
and he was like, if it's too thin, I would choose a much bigger one.
So he gave you parameters, okay? This is great. How old were you when you had to choose the instrument of your abuse?
Like 4 or 5.
That is very traumatic, yes? And what did you choose in the end?
I don't quite remember because we brought it home and then my mom realized what he did.
Your German mother? Was that, no. They take the children away here. We want to keep her, okay? We will find other methods of punishment. Don't worry, I just cooked German food. Guys, we ran out of time. Thank you very much for coming out. Round of applause for yourselves. Thank you for participating as well, sir. Hope to see you guys again in the future. Thank you very much. Have a nice evening. Bye-bye.